Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Fishkeeping Jamaica. Rally here. Thanks for joining my stream. I will not be long today. I have service to complete in which I have not been able to do uh, for the past couple of days. Now, for those persons who are avid viewers of my channel videos, you realize that my thumbnails have actually been changed. uh, I'm actually going through all my videos trying to get them looking a little bit better, and I'm also working on my keywords, right? So today we actually looking at practically anything about fish keeping. I have videos scheduled up to about, I think, the 23rd. So I've been doing a massive amount of work during the past week. I have not done well. I've done one video in which it ended up being a video in which I had planned, but it never went the way in which I planned it. My son actually tricked me and I did something. So you will see that probably later tonight. It's very short. Alright. Hello, Mr. D, Daniel, Fishkeeping, Mr. D, thanks and more. Thank you for joining my stream. Today is mainly question and answer, Q&A, chit chat. You can ask me anything relating to fish keeping, and I'll be glad to answer. Now, I do not plan to spend long, but if it means that I have to answer your questions going forward, I have no problem. Michigan Aquatics, what's up, bro? Nice to see you. All right, so we start off by well, if you have not seen Aquafunk's newest video, that's Aquafunk slash Angel Freak. I think you should see it. I have about two videos that is related to that, but it was done coincidental. I don't even remember that I had done that with it, right? Michigan, nice to see you. Yeah, yes, brother. So, first things first, I would like for everyone who are present here to check out those persons who you are not subscribed to. I'm not telling people to go and subscribe to them. I'm just asking to check them out to see if you find them interested. Right? Aquaponics, I don't know. Aquafong slash Angel. Uh, Matthew Moore, what's up, brother? And Rob 93 and Matthew Moore, right? And you have some others in which um, I try to remember them as I go along. Fishword cichlids also. All right, so during this, what I call it, Yuletide season, Christmas season, a lot of things are happening. I find a lot of my fish are actually breeding. One fish surprisingly have not really bred as yet is uh nice to see you, Blue Waters. One fish in which I have not seen bred as yet is my curry catfish. For those persons who are um, fish keepers and they know about curry catfish usually breed in cool waters, right? So I'm looking forward to see my coral catfish actually spawn and give me some new fries. All right, I have several projects lined up for next year. Oh, by the way, I need for you all guys to hit up my Instagram page, and my Instagram page actually tells you or shares with you what is coming up next, so you can know what to expect from fish keeping Jamaica. All right. Hernandez, Piano, nice to see you. Welcome to my chat. Okay, so next year I have three main things on my agenda for next year. One, I will try to breed an Oscar pair. That's one of my objectives for next year. Two, right? I will hold on a sec. I should have done this a week ago, but I didn't. Um, okay, cool. Alright. Uh, I will be trying to breed an Oscar pair of fish, right? Probably uh, my good friend in Australia, Mr. Rabbit himself, can teach me how to do that, right? and two, I building a super pond at the back of my yard with some very large fish, right? And three, I'm not going to tell you what the third one is as yet, but you will see when he comes because it will be in the background on some shelf with about probably about 4 or 5 or 6 aquariums on it, right? So that is up. That my three big projects for next year, right? It might seem small to you, but with my work schedule, it's a very huge task. Okay, fish keeping Jamaica have actually reformatted the thumbnails, and this is as a result of the stewardship or the friendship, the bond in which myself and DPK Aquatics have actually shared. It's as a result of his artwork that I'm able to produce some nice thumbnails. He actually given me the background and using what I know about computers so as to make it a little bit interesting. All right, so guys, listen, here's the thing. I would love for you all to support each other. Now, when you support each other, right, this is the thing. When you support each other, I'm not talking about just hitting up the subscribe button. I'm not just talking about watching the videos and hitting the likes. But I need for you to give each other what do you call it now? Value time in watching and sharing opinion on videos that you have been watching, right? It makes no sense that you have 1,000 subscriber, 1,002 or 600 subscriber, and the subscribers are not really watching your videos. Yes, you might ask what happened to my thing. How is it that I have X amount of viewership per video? Don't watch that. I also plan to work on that next year. I have an idea as to why that might have been. Just my fish, nice to see you, brother. Purple Gang, what's up? Alright, the thing is, I think I've been producing too much videos per week, and it doesn't give my viewers enough time to actually run through the videos, plus the other tasks in which they have to do. So, I might end up cutting the amount of videos I do in the next year, trying to minimize it to probably about 3 or 4 or probably just 3, right? Sticking to a timeline of about six minutes. So therefore we work on that to see how best we can produce really awesome videos. I intend to do some field trips with you guys, and these are not major projects. I've actually shared with you some of my 3 major projects, right? Reading my Oscar, a background scenery at the back, right, with some tanks. Probably you can figure that out, right? And also my super pond around the back of my yard. So you shall see that by the end of next year, by this time next year, hopefully it will be completed, right? So here we are. I need for you to share love with everybody. Now here now, in which it's very easy, right? There are some issues with fish keeping that a lot of persons fail to actually itemize as to fish keeping, right? Issues. One, and I have a few videos during the course of this week, which probably might brings out the same information that I'm sharing with you, right, guys? One, fish keeping. Cool, Mr. D. Cool. That's it. And not only get them, but at least spend some time, at least 3 minutes, and watching their videos during the course of the week, showing them some love, so they can gradually build. All right, and also it will be good for the next, let's say, a couple weeks, if each person here, right, each person here, if they would like, not necessarily begging a shout out, but like, hey, what's up, Mr. Rob 93 Aquatics? What up, aquarium carp? What's up, aquaform? At the start, the middle, or the end. Matthew Moore, big up all the time, Bridging, cool. So going through, at least you won't be in a vacuum. Say, boy, here I'm by myself. It's very difficult at times to manage this hobby, especially on YouTube, mean that you have family, you have responsibilities and all that. So if you kind of help to spread the love and help to ease off some of the pressure that some persons may have, you find that it's a little bit easier going through. And persons do it for you, and persons send individuals to your channel, you send persons to other person's channel. Listen, Matthew Moore is prolific in shell dwelling fish, right? I do not know if I can get any in Jamaica, but if I do, I will give him a shot with that, right? And you have some persons who are just really good with, let's say, angelfish like aquaform, right? And you have persons good in different fish. I know that bearfish is good with guppies. I know that Yadiel Hernandez piano do a different thing, but the channel is really interested. Sometimes I be just there watching the video, especially live streams. I'll be there, but I'm not saying anything. Right? Name for me, but I do it, right? But if each person support each other, each person's strength, I do not know everything, but I try my very best to share what I have, right? And that will help build each other. Listen, it gets lonely at the top more time when I say at the top, I'm not saying that I'm at the top, right? But I'm you. It gets lonely at the top where when you turn around and you realize that there's nobody here to say, hey brother, let's do this collab together, because you're at the top, you feel as if you're up there, so boom. It's like you don't have nobody to share the glory with. It's more nice, even those persons who are Christians, right? When Jesus was on earth, he had disciples. That means he had friends, he had persons in which he traveled with. So boom, if you can get some persons to, you don't have to choose 20 or whatever person. Just 3 or 4 or 5 persons work together as a group in tandem, and you exchange ideas, and you rub it together with, do some collabs, you exchange thoughts, and some of the time you don't have to actually do the video. You understand? All you need to do is just to, hey, mention that guy over there, right? And we build each other. I see somebody like, E-Money! What's up, E-Money? You don't eat dinner yet? Oh, I forgot. You ate your dinner this morning, so you're gonna be looking for your lunch and your breakfast in the night, right? All right, cool. So okay, so Yadel is a music individual. So for those persons who are interested in getting, like, one of those introduction which have some little music thing in it, you can check her, and it's really, it's really thoughtful, and it really bring you into reality, and it brings out a lot, right? So it's nice. Rap 93, nice to see you, brother. What's up? All right, cool. So we're just talking about, we're just chit chat, not much serious talk as yet, right? We're just talking about the whole idea of showing love to each other, and as we show love to each other, we find that we build. Now, listen, we are a group of people, we are beyond certain realms within fish keeping subscribership. So therefore, if we stick together, we can ultimately reach the ultimate goal, in which we can become successful, and we can actually grow together, share the love together. And a little later on, probably you can do what I always desire for myself to do, is to be mentors for persons coming up, because listen, you just live for so long, don't live forever. So therefore, if you leave a legacy that everybody can appreciate, and it's just awesome having friends. All right, so cool. Yeah, I know it's hard to get everybody, so that's why I said that you choose your friends. Yeah, and within that group of friends, Matthew, what you would do, for example, let's say Aquafunk and Rob and me, we roll, we have our moments where we do our collabs, or we talk and we support each other, right? Cool. I'm not saying that everybody, 100 or 200 persons that I'm associated with, deep, that you should be there, but you choose, right? And with those persons now around, you know that if Matty, I don't see Matty 3 weeks, right? And I don't have Matty email, I can say Rob and Matthew always link together. So let Rob and ask him what happened to Matthew, and then probably he can give me a feedback, because uh I wasn't hearing from DPK for a bit, right? And Aquarium Cup, I asked him what happened and where we, and hit me up, and I got some and we begin to talk, and I found out certain things, and and it's really really awesome when friends support each other, whether it be in in actual fish keeping or in your personal life, because we all have issues, and whilst we might not express our issue or share our issues online with everybody out there, but at least when sometimes it's like this. Sometimes it's easier to express yourself to a stranger than persons that are nearby. You have no thought of that stranger actually sharing your information with somebody, therefore you feel a little bit more at peace and relaxed, right? I hope I said that right. Okay, cool. All this JH, my nemesis. Alright, brother. Peace, brother. Cool. Nice to see you. You have been doing some awesome videos. However, I think I was gonna make a video with an issue, but I hear Joseph spend the next 10 minutes looking at this, right? Now I've seen several videos where in it you have actually and guys, I have no malice to JH, right? I just speak my mind. Alright. Okay, E-Money, behave yourself. Alright. JH. Alright, boom. I have this issue with several of the videos that you need to do, and I was hesitating in actually doing it because public persons might be feeling as if cool, Daniel, cool, cool. Probably persons might feel that there's some malice in this video, so I was kind of hesitant as to whether or not to look at it, right? All right, JH, this is the thing, and you're not the only person who do it. I know that other persons do it. When you actually catch the fish and release the fish back in the wild, isn't that more dangerous than just catching the fish and putting the fish in an aquarium? And let me share. Sorry for my patois, sorry for my colloquial expression. How I speak right now, right? Boom. When you catch a fish, right, the fish is stressed, and yeah, you catch the fish, you look at the fish, you name the fish as to what kind of fish this is, whether it's a goby. So when you say, okay, I am not trying to disturb the ecological environment, so I'm going to release the fish back into the water. But those people who are familiar with fish keeping and the whole environmental situation, you know that fish takes some bit to actually come back to itself. So while you catch the wild fish and you look at the wild fish, if it's for a couple of seconds, and you put the fish back in the water, the fish go through a moment where you call stress. As a result of that stress, Joseph, right? Alright, okay, alright. Bear with me, Joseph, before you start and swimming, and then you decide to put them back in the wild. The fish will take a while, the wild condition. Yes, you might not have fed the fish, but you act into a different environment. So when you look at it now, JH, wouldn't you say that you are doing the fish more harm than good? Wouldn't it be more easy to get a GoPro, video the fish in the wild, rather than take the fish out of the wild, look at the fish, assess the fish, and then put it back? Because when the fish is stressed and the fish is back into the water, wouldn't predators an easy meal from that fish, bearing in mind that that fish is not really settled as yet in the wild to actually operate like it normally does? Let me, yeah. Yeah, I understand. Putting them back is better than taking them home. But what that 5 to 10 minutes in which they are under some amount of stress, predators, natural predators which exist, right, within the wild, the ecology, the wild environment. Wouldn't you say that natural predators would actually get an easy meal on those fish, making it really a nonsensical approach in actually catching and releasing the fish. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but uh, we go on and we go on. Alright? Copy. Okay. Okay. Alright. Not to push it too much, JH, but usually you don't see the predator when the predator is about to strike. I understand what you're saying. The predator wouldn't be there. I mean, the fish wouldn't be there because it is knowledgeable that the predator is there. But let's look at let's look at I think there was a river in which you went up a hill and you saw some fish over one side and you had some, I don't know if it's fish on one side, right? But that, right? So hi guys, you hear me? It seems as if it's lagging. I don't know what's happening. Um the shrimps or the lobster get a easy pickings of that whopping while it is actually they're trying to get adjusted back to the wild. But what about the larger fish consuming the smaller fish? Is it that you're always getting larger fish, so therefore there's no predatory fish to actually consume the small fish in which you the fish in which you actually catch? Yeah, getting some buffering. Yeah. JH, I would love to hear this with me because it's really. A matter of fact, I actually started to pen out the information in which I have regarding this. I just wanted to do a few more research to actually produce a video on this. So without thinking, okay, cool. So E-Money, would you agree with me that when you catch fish in the wild, you look at fish, you take the picture, you videotape, say, hey, I got this in the wild, and put it back in the wild. E-Money, would you actually go through a stressful moment, and when placed back into the wild, the fish would actually take a while to be phased back in? Thus, during that phasing in process, it might be prone to being I call it consumed. Hey, Nas, all right, let's just call it Nas because okay, knows that name, right? So Nas, what's up? But JH, I appreciate you being here, and there's no love lost, brother. It's just me being me, and when come time for anybody, I just say it like how it is, right, brother? All right, peace, congratulations, cool. Remember, I said it's not only about subscribing to individual. No, Wednesday. I saw a blue writing, well, a white writing with blue background on my YouTube dashboard page. Whenever I enter, I saw a blue writing. And this blue writing says that in between the 13th and the 14th of December, several subscribers will be taken from your, well, you may see a reduction in subscribers in subscribers between these 2 days because they're taking out spam, and they're taking out persons who have actually closed their accounts, right? No, going back to JH story. No, JH, any fish I catch at the river, I carry them home, right? I will videotape them in the river wherever I go. But once I actually catch them, they are going home with me, and they'll stay home with me as long as I do fish keeping. Alice might agree with me, the fish keepers might not agree with me. Some persons might say that there's a flip side to both sides of the coin. However, persons have their different opinions with regards to that. But I am always trying to look at what is best for the fish and not necessarily what is best for me. All right. Okay. And hey, share this with you. All right. I was cleaning my koi and my goldfish pond, right? A few months ago. That's where I left Jamaica for New York. I cleaned all my ponds. So I was cleaning my pond and I put koi and my goldfish in my 60 gallon. My 60 gallon aquarium, right? So I had this probably about 9-10 inch koi, and I put the nine. Well, all of them was in the 60 gallon, and that just for a few hours because I was just cleaning my pond. I mean, cleaning my pond, I had to let out all the water, take the hose, wash out all the mess, and then full back the water. No problem, brother. I will end up do some more DIY, so you can hook up on that. All right. But as I said before, congratulations, Joseph, for for um being being at 10,000, right? But Joseph, what I would love for you to do, you see, I'm changing because anyway, no problem. Joseph, what I would love for you to do, right, is choose somebody and don't choose me, right? Choose somebody below 500 subs, just one person, and mentor that person until at least that person reach 1,000, and then leave that person alone. Since you have actually attained and you have an audience, right, of of magnitude, in which a lot of person would say that it is a good sized audience, right? Just choose one person and mentor that one person. You choose that person, right? I am in the process of choosing my one person. What's up, Aquaform? Brother, someone something in your throat for choke. Anyway, it was really funny. You put a twist on it, it was really funny. But anyway, coming back to Joseph, right? I'm in my process of choosing one person to mentor, and as soon as that person reach the 1,000, I let that person out. And as I said in one video, right? Upside DIY, nice to see you, right? As I choose that one person, I be there with that one person, teaching them some, not really teaching them, because sometimes persons there with their 100 subs or 50 subs, they actually teach me, right? Because I remember when I was like at what 600 subs, and Brininger was like, I think it was at 100 or 110, and I did a collab with Bringer, and he shared a lot of info with me, and I learned a lot, right? And Bears Fish also, right? I learned a lot. So the subs doesn't necessarily mean that you are well learned within any one area. It just means that you are well watched, right? So I'm gonna be choosing my mentor, and my mentee. My mentee, yeah, mentor is the person who's doing, yeah, mentee, right? And then now and then we go forward, and then when that person reach 1,000, then probably I think of a different way to help the fish farm grow, right? That's my thing, because you see, YouTube making money off us, in the sense that you only get two when you start monetize. For those persons who are monetized that are here, YouTube making a lot of money off us. Several conditions that the advertisement must play out. The person must watch X amount of time worth of video, and it depends on, you might get X amount of monies, while for example, I know that racing natural aquariums, nice to see you, brother. You get more money when the person's watching comes from Canada, England, and America. All of this, it's just a lot of things that's going through, and if you could help each person build, you'll find that not only you will go, but YouTube will go, because you'll have a lot of traffic, right? Me and you talk, I'll be out for about 2 minutes. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I had to leave a while ago because what happened is that I am doing some, and whenever I'm doing water change, I had to actually um, turn off the main, turn on the tank on the top, and fill up the tank, the pond at the back, right? And then now, when my wife needs to use the water, whether it be washing or bathing, you find that I have to do the reverse. So I'm kind of have to be running up and down. But today is Sunday, and holiday is on Wednesday. So what you find is that I'm not doing much. I'm not really that active today in the fish farm, well, at the back of my yard, because by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be home, so I can do some massive work, right? So I have a lot of filming to do, and normally I have about I'm trying to read. Who farted? Hold on there. I'm missing this. Oh, just my fish, you lost 500. Alright, I talk to that in a bit. So what happened is that when you, I normally have at least 2 weeks worth of video out there. So some of the time you might not see me or hear me for like 2 or 3 days. I'm kind of like taking a break, so it may take a while for me to actually respond back to all those comments, right? No, funk, I didn't fart it. I didn't fart it, but I mean, I could have sworn that I saw New York Gold. New York Gold, what's up, brother? It has been ages since I've actually seen you, JH, down the wormhole, one fish, two fish, and some other persons who were like an aquarium cop. Some other persons in which I know was my regular on my channel. Alright, oops, I think I lost my live stream the thing on my laptop. Alright, you lost 500, just my fish. I hear the prod. It is not the first that YouTube have done this. Alright, and in a way I kind of agree with them. Alright, I kind of agree with them because I did a video a few months ago where in which I looked at persons actually purchasing. Okay. DIY, upside DIY. I need to speak to you. It would be great if you email me. I leave my email link below and we can chat. Okay? Right, cool. Where am I? Okay, cool. So I'm always like, I'm trying to remember where I'm at. Oh, before I left, before I broke for Aqua Funk, right? I was telling you about the cleaning out of my pond around the back, right? So my ponds were being cleaned, and I put my fish, my koi, my large koi in my aquarium, right? Now, remember, you know, everything was going on good. Nothing was wrong with it. And this is just to show you, to prove to you, JH, what I meant. No, I had this koi fish from 2016, right? And it was probably about 8 or 9 inches long, right? Nice fish. And I took it out. I think I was doing the video sexing my koi and sexing my goldfish. Probably some of you might remember it, right? Now, after I had done that video, and I placed back the fish, I took out the fish for less than a minute, for less than 30 seconds. That was probably about 10, 12 seconds, right? I had the fish, I did the video, and then I placed the fish back into the aquarium. About 10 to 12 seconds. And then when I placed the fish back into that in the 60-gallon aquarium, and I was like doing some other little thing, you know, going around to ensure that everything is good, filling up my pond and all that, I realized that my fish that I had just placed into the aquarium was like swimming, like it was swimming like head down like this, right? So I took it up, I place some of the air hose. I put the air hose right underneath its mouth so that it could get extra oxygen, and it was into something that probably could hold it up, and it was there for about half an hour. And after that half an hour, the fish just flip over and it just died, right? Um, and it was in my aquarium, so it was from my pond to my aquarium. Nothing was wrong with the fish. It's a fish that I have had from 2016. I've had fish that have come, died, and left it there. It just go back to the whole idea, and as I said before, it's not about malice, it's about the whole idea as to my experience. So probably persons might experience other things different, but as far as I'm concerned, alright, give me a second again. Alright, sorry about that again. The car is parked outside, and the next door neighbor is about to cut the yard, so they're asking me to move the car because they don't want any of the fragments to blow towards the car and damage the car. So as a result of that, I asked for a few minutes and to be with you and all that. Right? So my koi fish actually died. So presently, Tristan Reef, nice to see you. Alright, this is the thing, just my fish. When you're on YouTube, I've lost I have lost over 260 subs um during my year and a half on YouTube. But the thing about it, just my fish, is that when you are on YouTube, you never stop canvassing, you never stop working, you never stop being active, right? I share with you already the fact that your persons are within the small YouTuber line, right? So when you're in a small YouTube line, it's like you have to be forcing the issue, you have to be forcing persons to watch by producing videos that they would watch, that they would find interesting, right? Um, Sometimes you have to do unorthodox things. I wouldn't suggest you actually purchase advertisement to come to your channel, because from the mere fact that you're a small YouTuber, probably I might get hit for this, but from the mere fact that you're a small YouTuber, that means that you don't have that much money, right? And if you have that much money, you go ahead. But once you're a small YouTuber, whether it be $10, $15, I can buy milk and butter and probably a piece of cheese, nice dinner, right? So you do your work, you do your footwork, right? Persons like me, Aquafong, Rab93, never attain the 1,000 subs by just sitting there and doing video and publishing and commenting, right? We do a lot of footwork. We go to other individuals' chat, we comment on a lot of videos, we go to their stream, we do collabs, we talk about things that affects the community, and we meet new people and introduce them to fish keeping. So while you're doing fish keeping, right, to me right now, as I see it, right, is that a lot of persons in fish keeping are subscribed to fish keeping channel, but I think that's a backward retrograde step in building your YouTube channel. And let me show you the reason why. When you're on YouTube and you have mostly YouTube fish keeper subscriber, and let's say you're in an argument like myself, and you know, JH had, to me, not no face. JH feelings were hurt when I mentioned what I mentioned with regards to him and his channel and all. Right? Boom. But going forward is a different thing. Right? No malice lost. I mean, no love lost. Right? So because of that, just my fish, I lost probably about 2 or 3 subs. Right? However, if I was totally dependent on fish tubers to build my channel and to build my network, probably I would have lost probably 100 or 200 subscribers. The thing is, my subscriber base is all across the base, from music to different type of entertainment, to beer, to fish keeping, to hunting, all different walks of life. So if persons try to sabotage my channel by unsubscribing because of what I'm saying is not going along their lines, well, it's not going to work. Right? Why is a good amount, yeah, I might have a good amount of persons in fish keeping, yeah, as sub. I appreciate them watching and appreciate them doing everything that they do to help to build my channel, and I say, but at the same time, I'm not totally dependent on that. I'm across the board and trying to reach people who have not yet been within the fish keeping hobby to be a part of the fish keeping hobby. Hold on, I don't know why, but it's like my laptop, I'm not going down long enough. Daniel fish keeping. Yeah, big up from Scott. Big up from Jamaica, brother. Scott and they from, right? Cool. I'm trying to read some of the. I'm trying to do it like e-money. Right, reading, meanwhile. They are untouchable. Alright, think about it. Alright, the thing about it, you see, brother, is that people tend to join to videos that have high subscriber. Alright, so when you buy 10,000 subscriber and you keep that 10,000 subscriber for like a week or two before YouTube find it out, what you'll find is that you might end up getting another 10,000 subscriber, because persons, when they see your video and they see the amount of subs you have, they will say that, wow, you're an awesome guy. And then by the time YouTube comes a box and take out that 10,000, you have already gained 10,000, so therefore you are just at the same spot. But these things are like skills, right? Yeah, it's a lot of trick to the trade, and my wife is saying that I am spending too much time on the laptop and too much time on the videos. So what I'm trying to do, I make a lot of videos for like a week or two. It's there on schedule, so it comes in at the same time each day or each morning, and I'm free. I'm like, during the course of the week, I'm not doing much as far as that is concerned. I might monitor, but I might not be doing that much, right? The thing about it is that to be a YouTuber, it takes a lot of time. That's why practically some persons actually refer to YouTube as their second job, right? Having YouTube as just their hobby, it is like you know, you're practically not going nowhere, right? So E-Money now. E-Money spends a lot of money on his fish. It's awesome. And before that, he had some expensive fish also, right? So, and I don't think it's because of he wants to monetize why he spends this amount of money on the fish, but because he loves fish keeping, right? So some persons just want to share what they have. Alright, cool. So as E-Money said, that he just want people to watch, to enjoy, to share in what he deems as being a good hobby. And when I started out, I never really believed in myself that I would be within the realms of fish keeping like this. I thought that I was gonna, and I said it in several of my videos. I thought that I was gonna just get some barrels, string them up, breed some fish. That kind of sounds funny, right? Get some fish to reproduce and sell them to the pet shop. But when I go to the pet shop and the pet shop look at me and want to buy my fish that I spent so long to breed for $300, and then the next 2 days when I pass by the pet shop, that same fish is selling for $800. Um, I said to myself, hey, better me do something else with my fish and keep my fish in my yard. And when I'm ready, I can sell one or two to somebody else, right? But the whole idea of being, being in this position, within this position, I just like the whole idea of digging deep in fish keeping, and going beyond just showing my tanks, going beyond and just showing my fish, going beyond and just showing what I do. I want to show why things are where they are, and how you can improve. And listen, I made mistakes. I've done several of the things in which I've said don't do, and I've learned my lesson. And it's based off these experiences why I've actually step out and I say, listen, I do videos on don't put this in a fish tank. I do videos on don't use that type of filter. I do videos on the bacteria. I do videos on water change. And that's because what I do is not because I've read about it, right? Most of my videos are primarily based on my personal experience in fish keeping, right? I want you to remember that, right? So when you talk about the whole idea of feeding fish food that is made in homemade, sometimes I'm broke. I asked him on this morning if him ever out of fish food. Him said no. Kudos to you, brother. Sometimes I'm broken because, right, if one person watch or 1 million watch, it's really awesome, because at least you're reaching somebody. Now listen, Daniel Fish Keeping is from Scotland, right? Thirst Rabbit is from Australia, right? And NY Gold is from New York, along with E-Money, right? And I have some other persons all over the world watching my channel, and I feel really awesome because persons know about what I do, where I am at, right? And it feels really good. And when I watch somebody's channel and I comment on it, when I watch somebody's video, comment on it, and that person can look at me and say, boy, brother, I really feel good. You watch my video and I feel nice. Appreciate it, respect, right? I don't need nothing more than that. I don't need nothing more than that. Because listen, you feel good when you're encouraged, eh? You feel good when you're encouraged, and you feel awesome when somebody can say, hey, check out E-Money's channel. E-Money comes on with a stream every morning at X time, and tomorrow morning you go on E-Money and say, hey, E-Money, you know that Riley from Fish Keeping Jamaica told me about your channel, and really and truly it's awesome. I know that E-Money would feel good, right? It's not about getting some money to buy Benz or Beamer to build a big fish room. There's nothing wrong with that. But the whole idea is that when you look at the whole idea of some persons in which you call the top dogs, in Jamaica you call it top dog with no disrespect, right? Um, Back from cleaning your tanks. Now I'm coming back to what I was saying earlier. In regards to cleaning your tanks, I am not cleaning any tanks today. Those fish better stay nasty as how they are until Wednesday, and then I have a good, wrap over that. By the way, I might have a live stream Wednesday during the day because I'll be off from school. I'll be marking papers, so I can use that time in right? Oh, I'm English, but I live in Scotland, by the way. Don't want to confuse. No problem, Daniel Fishkeeping. The thing about it is that we are all over and we are connected by this one medium called fish keeping, right? Just my fish. As I said before, here are just my fish. And here are fish keeping guys. Want to build a channel? Sign out as a, right? Sign into YouTube. Look for all those videos. As a matter of fact, you can sign in as a name. Look for at all the live thing for the day. All right. For every live chat or every live stream that you see, they probably might say 10 or 12, regardless of what they are talking about. Just spend at least 15 minutes talking about something. Just be yourself. Talk about something. Yes, I know you might be a Christian and all that, but I went on a channel the other day and the guys were talking about what you should whether or not you should tell your girlfriend that you are cheating or your wife that you are cheating. And I said that yes, you tell her and all that. And the guys turned on me and I was like the talk of the town. And that I was cursed out, but at the same time some person said that, hey brother, respect you and all that. And we were talking for probably about 5 or 10 minutes. Right? And after that conversation I came off and I went back on my channel section where I look at my dashboard and I got actually 2 subs, right? I got at least 2 subs. That's a stream in which I don't know nothing about the person. I was just talking, right? The thing about it is that when you make some connection with people out there, people will connect to you because people don't know you until you actually say, hey, I'm here. So if you think that you're gonna sit there and you're gonna build your 20,000 sub or your 50,000 sub by just doing exciting videos, it's not going to work. You can spend millions of dollars to do an exciting video that is really awesome, really educational, but it carries you nowhere, right? Yeah. That's cool. It's love. It's love. But as I said, Daniel fish keeping. If you want to just be a part of the fish keeping community, you can continue to be in the vacuum and you can continue to just link with those persons in whom is within the fish keeping hobby. But if you want to grow your channel primarily on fish keeping, and by the way, guys, I said that I was going to only spend about a few minutes, but now it's 54 minutes. I'm leaving on the hour, right? I have not cooked my dinner as yet. My wife is still washing the clothes at the back, so I have to go to the kitchen. Alright, cool. I'm not like E-Money who have a helper, right? To help him around. Alright, the thing is that if you want persons to know who Just My Fish is, by just commenting on a stream, persons know Just My Fish. And by just commenting every single day for a week on the same stream, people know Just My Fish. And because you're commenting every single day on that same stream, people will want to subscribe to you because they want to know what Just My Fish is based on the conversation in which you have. You understand? Alright, I'm kind of miss a conversation here. Okay. ASP fishing. You know, so I have a problem with you. I feel like I want to do a video about it. I have a problem with you with ASP fishing. And no matter whether or not you want to unsubscribe from me. Alright? Every time you come on a stream, whether it be on my stream, Rob stream, Funk stream, whatever stream, the only thing you want is for persons to watch your channel and to subscribe to you because you're short by 2. You understand? I don't like that. Engage in a conversation, right? Make people know who you are and don't use it from buy and self or the opportunity to within a crowd to say, hey, Ray. I don't like that, right? So if that is what you are primarily about ASP fishing, might as well unsubscribe from me, right? But I just mean that, right? I might end up doing a video on that where in it ASP fishing do the same thing. And during my earlier days, before I reach 1,000, and then Secret Life living in my aquarium, he did that also. He came on, he asked for sub, I gave him sub, but I've never ever seen that guy on my channel making a comment or saying anything at all with regards to all that. So primarily what some people do is actually use small YouTubers, right, as a stepping stone, and as soon as they reach up, they're not looking back to say, hey Ray, they just get what they want and that's it. right? And I can guarantee you this, and much love will be lost if fish keepers, YouTubers, fish tubers actually continue to do this, right? That's how me feel, right? So if you think I'm saying something wrong, guys, let me know, right? Otter Creek Aquatics, nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you. It's awesome to have so many friends, so many people in here. I really enjoyed the conversation, right? So, Otter Creek, we were talking about, just chit chat about YouTube taking away some person's subs, YouTube, getting a little bit more muscles in their regards to uh, person actually not doing the work, not being creative enough to garner viewership and all that. So as a result of that, persons are actually losing souls because they are just not doing what they are doing. NY goal, NY goal, NY goal, NY goal. I'm not going to use this medium to say anything bad about it, right? But I appreciate you being here, right? I appreciate you being here. And I've been watching your videos also. One of them, E-Money, but that video came out last night and I watched it. Where the guppies look like, was it that channel? Where the guppies look like it white and you were talking about the colors and when they how was it the stream this morning? We talk about when they born they're looking white and after a while they get dark and they start color up. I thought I watched that this morning. So guys, it's in my last 15 minutes of the stream. Much love to you all. No, 50 minutes, I mean, 15, couple seconds left. And I will be finishing within 60 minutes, right? That was us talking about live. Oh, because I know that I heard you mention that because the where the laptop was over on this side, so I wasn't able to see, but I could hear when I was actually eating my breakfast, right? Okay, so guys, it was really awesome having you. I love it. Remember, Rob stream, although sometimes as soon as I come in the night, it's finished. But Rob stream is on Wednesday. Aquafun stream is on Thursday. My stream is on Sunday, right? And you might get a stream from me right after rap stream on Wednesday. I'm not sure, it depends, or before. And anybody else? I miss anybody? Anybody? No love lost between myself and JH. Still subscribe to him. He's about 10,000 subs. I hope that he will take up the whole opportunity to mentor somebody. I am going to be probably announcing my mentor, my mentee, probably not this week, but during the week of New Year's. I mentioned the particular individual in which I work for or I work with within the first 6 months of next year to see if that person can reach 1,000 subscriber, and then that person will be released to work on his own or her own. NY goal, big up, love you all. It's all people, but at the same time, remember, you can speak your mind respectfully, love each other, as Aquafun could say, love your family, love your fish, love your peeps. Peace, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye. Cool for now. Bye, guys.